Greetings and welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show where the carpets match the drapes. You James 1978 is first for today. What's nicer than a small Japanese woman walking up and down your back? Keep it clean, please. This is a family show. Yeah. Do you know how many families actually watch this show and sit around the television and watch the show and then, you know, have dinner while they're watching the show? It's not in my demographic. This is not a fucking family show. I'll bleep that out anyway. What's nicer than a small Japanese woman walking up and down your back? 2. Next question is from Eminem #1 fan. What is Jeopardy? Well, it's a quiz show in America where all the questions are answers and all the answers are questions. And I should have... No. That wasn't a question, so that wasn't Jeopardy, so... No. I'm not going to question that answer with a question because it wasn't a question in the first place. It wasn't an answer in the first place. It was a question. So it wasn't Jeopardy. I win. Next question is from somebody else whose name is Glassay. Question: since you're so smart, and I do mean that, if they closed up Chernobyl in 1 month, because they had a frame over the top of Chernobyl to build a new frame, and they enclosed it properly, why don't they do the same thing in Japan over the fucked one there? Fukushima. Well, the problem is that in Chernobyl there was only one of them blew up, and everything blew up in Fukushima. And because they all blew up in Fukushima, there's not much left to put a concrete thingy over it. I don't have any jokes. This is a serious concept. I mean, people have died. Shame on you. This is comedy. You going? I'm gonna cry. Regain my composure. Regain to my composure. Okay. Next question is from Nish Brown. Why do people say heads up when you should duck? Well, people want ducks, and because people want ducks, people are reminded of what ducks do when people say duck, because ducks put their head under the water, and that's so you should put their heads under water. So if they say heads up, because there's ducks flying sometimes, they say duck, and because there's ducks, you remember to put your head down when your head goes up. Next question. Madame Crystal asks, also, my cat has a no indoor voice. How do I fix that without harming the cat? Okay. In no indoor voice, if your cat is using an outdoor voice, then maybe you should let the cat out. Put the cat out. No. Don't set it on fire so you can then put your cat out, because that would mean harming the cat. No harming the cat. Put the cat out. Sure, the cat will harm small wildlife like, ducks, and bring them home dead and put them on your doorstep. But still, don't harm the cat. No. Don't harm the cat. Okay. Big Dwarren asks, I start with a trip of 10 miles, then I go 12 more miles. Where am I going? Well, you're going you're that far of the way to going 500 miles and 500 more, and then you can be the man who walks 1,000 miles to turn up at your door and leave a dead duck there. Big Dwarren is a cat. I decided that right now. Next question is from Chitholius. Oh my gods, you have got my name right, almost. You win a gold star. Question, what would you do with your gold star? Well, I suppose I'd have to choose a star who can be dipped in gold. I'll have to choose Scarlett Johansson. Yes, I watch Wheezy Waited too. She's his, isn't he? Dustin Hoffman. I choose Dustin Hoffman to dip into gold, and then I'll put him on my mantelpiece, and he can be my Oscar. I want to win a Logie. Next question. He can be my Logie. I want to win a Logie. Can you really hear a pin drop? Asks Puss in Boots. And what type of sound does it make? Well, let's listen for the pin dropping. Got the spare. Next question. After being encouraged to do so by a song, I hopped onto the back of a local herdsman so that I could ride him to a nearby stable to convert our thoroughbred to Christianity. Unfortunately, in doing so, I break the herdsman's back, and the thoroughbred, to my knowledge, remains an atheist. So my question is, why would a song include such awful advice? Well, I don't know that song. The only song that I know that has a thoroughbred is Waltzing Matilda, and that doesn't make sense either, because it's the wrong time. It's the wrong time signature. You can't waltz to that beat. It's stupid. I mean, and what's a jumbuck? So I know what a tucker bag is. It's the bag you put your tucker in, and then I don't know what I suppose you eat them, and I think a billabong is some sort of thing you can jump into. But it doesn't make sense, any of it, and I can't see it, because even though the poem it's based on is written by Banjo Patterson, the actual music was written by somebody else, and that's owned by Time Warner. Here's your dovetail question. Answers to this week's dovetail question. Yep. Don't know what to say about these ones. Nothing. Yeah. Must be in one of these places, yeah. We'll find him. We'll find him eventually. Yeah. Don't forget to ask your questions for this week, as well as put your answer to the dovetail question. I'm dangerously talented, and I don't have a cool sign-off.